Even more troubling than Senator Obama's tax and spending plans is his inexperience in foreign policy, which brings us to reason number 2 not to vote for Senator Barack Obama for president. You might say that foreign policy is not presidential hopeful Barack Obama's strong suit. Even his running mate, Senator Joe Biden, recently warned supporters at 2 different rallies to expect an international crisis if, in fact, Obama wins in November.
Mark my words, it will not be 6 months before the world tests Barack Obama like they did John Kennedy. The world is looking. We're about to elect a brilliant 47-year-old president of the United States of America. Remember I said standing here, you don't remember anything else I said. Watch, we're going to have an international crisis, a generated crisis, to test the mettle of this guy.
It sounds like Senator Joe Biden is pretty sure an Obama presidency would provoke our enemies and spell trouble for the U.S. So what exactly is Obama's foreign policy anyway? Specifics are hard to come by, but throughout his campaign, Barack Obama has said that he's the one that has what it takes to deal with rogue nations, and he's the one who can restore our reputation around the world. But what foreign policy background does Barack Obama actually have? He's been a U.S. Senator for only 4 years. Before that, he was an Illinois state senator, not too many foreign policy issues there, and a community organizer before that. Many of his supporters believe Senator Obama's multicultural background and childhood years living in Indonesia give him a unique perspective on world affairs. But Obama's former opponent, Hillary Clinton, expressed serious doubt about that. She said, quote, "Voters will judge whether living in a foreign country at the age of 10 actually prepares one to face big, complex international challenges the next president will have to face. I think we need a president with more experience than that." One of the most disturbing displays of Obama's lack of foreign policy expertise came during last year's YouTube debate. The junior senator from Illinois gave what many called a naive answer to a question from the audience about whether he would meet with the leaders of Syria, Venezuela, Cuba, or North Korea without preconditions.
The notion that somehow not talking to countries is punishment to them, which has been the guiding diplomatic principle of this administration, is ridiculous.
Obama was widely criticized for that remark, which may be why he hasn't given any real specifics of his foreign policy plans since. Until this year, he'd only been to Iraq once, and then he finally made it to Afghanistan, and those visits seem more like photo ops than anything else. Some say when it comes to foreign policy, Barack Obama is actually the new Jimmy Carter. The former peanut farmer turned president was also a relative unknown that came along and promised to bring that magic word change. But Americans found out the hard way that Carter wasn't cut out for the highest office in the land and actually did more harm than good. Maybe Barack Obama would bring change to this country, but is another Jimmy Carter what anybody had in mind? Now, so far tonight, we've given you my top 9 reasons why you should not vote for Senator Barack Obama. Now, my number 1 reason is coming up next, straight ahead.